Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So my name is Susan for those of you who are new here, and I make content related to all things beauty. So if you're interested in that, then I would really appreciate it if you would subscribe and also hit that notification bell so you are notified of when I do upload. So today's video will be a what's in my cart for the Sephora VIB holiday savings event sale. So they keep changing the name, but they're differentiating this one versus the one that happens in the spring by calling this one the holiday savings event. But as you guys probably know, it starts at different times depending on what membership level you are, and also with different corresponding discount amounts too. So I hope this is helpful as you're shopping and putting things in your cart just to see what I plan on picking up. And so if you're interested, then please keep on watching. So today we'll be talking about what's in my cart for the Sephora VIB sale. So I have a couple of items that I'm looking to pick up. I might place another order, but so far this is what is sitting in my cart ready to check out. And so I thought I'd just share that with all of you guys in case you were interested in getting a few of these items as well. So I'll be breaking it up into skincare, makeup, and hair care related items. So I did mention in my previous video with the recommendations that I was looking to pick up the Farmacy moisturizer that just came out. So it's the Farmacy Honey Halo Ultra-Hydrating Ceramide Moisturizer. And for reference, I have pretty normal skin, so sometimes it's combination, so oily T-zone gets oilier throughout the day, and then here and there I might have some dry patches. But for the most part, my skin is pretty normal. I typically like heavier moisturizers, so I don't mind something that is in more of a cream form. And I also find that my skin responds really well to ceramides. So the Dr. Jart ceramide cream I really liked and used up completely. And so I think this one will be a good way to incorporate ceramides into more of a daily moisturizer. So this one is supposed to be a pretty intensive moisturizer. So it is supposed to restore your skin's barrier, really replenish dry, dehydrated skin. So I am really curious as to how this one will perform. So I have added that to my cart. And also Farmacy as a brand is clean beauty. So it is free of, this list of chemicals that sometimes people want to avoid. So just thought I'd point that out in case you were interested. So then that's it for skincare, because I do have the Solwasu moisturizer. I picked up a Primera Essence in a previous Sephora haul, so I'm still testing those out. Let me know if you guys have any other skincare holy grails that you think are worth trying out, and I can maybe place that in another order. So the next product is moving into the makeup category. So you guys know that, again, I typically don't do my brows, but recently I've been getting really into doing my brows. I find that it really helps me pull the look together and makes me feel a little bit more put together as well. So I've been doing my brows and I've been using the NYX Micro Brow and been really liking it, but I am curious about the ABH Brow Wiz. So that's kind of a holy grail brow product for a lot of people. So I thought I would give that one a try. So I'm picking that up in the shade Ebony. So I believe that color is supposed to be for dark brown or black hair. And then for another brow product, so I'm actually going to get the ABH Clear Brow Gel as well. So that product I've actually used in the past before. I think it's the best brow gel on the market. So I definitely like this version, and I like it in the clear because I don't like to add any extra color besides the pencil in my eyebrows, because I then find it gets a little bit too dark. But I like the clear because I think it has a really nice hold and it doesn't leave your brows looking super clumpy or stiff and unnatural, but it just really brushes it and holds it in place all day. And then still on the topic of brows, as you can tell, I've been on kind of a brow kick lately, but because we're still in quarantine, I actually haven't gotten to get my brows done, so I usually get them threaded, but I've just been kind of maintaining it at home. So I do want to pick up another pair of tweezers. So my favorite brand is TWEEZERMAN tweezers because I find that the tip is super precise. It can pluck out really small little hairs. It actually won an Allure Beauty award, I think last year. So it is a cult classic. It's very tried and true, and I'm just picking up one to replace another TWEEZERMAN tweezer I had in the past. Something else that I wanted to pick up, but it's actually out of stock as of now, is the Ceramide eyelash curler. So I have the Shu Uemura one, but I am really curious about the Ceramide one because I've heard that it really is a little bit flatter and can pick up all your lashes, and it also results in a little bit more of a natural curl. So if it comes back in stock, then I might place another order to get that as well. So the next makeup related item is actually a blush. So I am typically more of a cream blush person, especially in the summer. So now that we're transitioning into winter, I actually find that a powder blush can make your skin look super flawless and just airbrushed. So I wanted to kind of combine both of those, and I've been eyeing the Patrick Ta Double Take blush for a while now, and it actually launched earlier in the summer, but I never picked it up. I've actually really been wanting the nude shade. It's called She's So LA, and it almost looks bordering on a bronzer shade. So you guys really know that I like the Glossier Cloud Paint, and that one is also a little bit more on the nude side. And I actually don't have any powder blushes that are a little bit more neutral. So the ones that I have are pretty pinky or mauve-y leaning. So this will be a really good kind of dual powder cream blush to add into my collection. And I find that it's really cool because the way you actually apply this is you do the powder first, is how he recommends it, and then you put the cream on top. And the cream part is actually not sticky, so your hair won't be sticking to your cheeks. So I'm really excited to try out this formulation. And then for eyeshadow, so I know I recommended a couple of Natasha Denona or Pat McGrath palettes. I'm still on the fence on whether I want to pick up any of the holiday quads from Pat McGrath or any of the limited edition 5-pan mini palettes from Natasha Denona. So in particular, the Zendo palette looks really pretty, but I'm just not sure if those shades will really suit me. So I'm still on the fence for those, but I have been looking at a NARS eyeshadow palette. I think NARS is actually a pretty underrated brand in terms of eyeshadows, but so far a lot of their limited edition eyeshadow palettes have performed really well, and I want to pick up their Voyageur eyeshadow palette. So it is a mini palette with 6 shades, and in particular I'm looking at the one in Suede. So this one has a lot of just really neutral everyday colors, but there are also little pops of shimmer. And that pink shimmer, I'm, again, not really a pink eyeshadow type of person, but that one might be a good way to kind of dip my toes into those types of colors and still have a very everyday type of look. So I think I've also found myself gravitating towards more of the mini eyeshadows, just because I think in the past when I've traveled, I've taken a lot of my bigger pans and they just take up so much room. They're really bulky. I'm not using all of the colors in the pan, so I really just am looking for more of a curated type of eyeshadow palette where when I go to this, I'm not overwhelmed by all the different options and I just know each time what kind of looks are possible. Okay, so then moving to eyeliners. So I did mention that I wanted to pick up the Marc Jacobs Highliner in Blacquer. So that is my holy grail eyeliner for tightlining my upper lashes. So it's just, again, super black, glides on super easily, and I need to pick up another one because I'm running out of my other one. I've been using the NARS pencil as a replacement, but it's not nearly as black or long lasting. So I'm actually picking up another eyeliner, and it's also from Marc Jacobs, but it's called the Fineliner, and it's a really thin, skinny type of gel eyeliner pencil. So I think this one will be really good for creating wings and just doing a little bit more detail work. And I'm getting this in the cobalt blue shade. And I have seen this in action, and it is the most vibrant, bold blue color. And I think it would look amazing as more of a graphic liner and just really simple, just the liner and then really big fluffy lashes. and I think that could be a really cool look. And so I do want that color because I think it is really unique and I don't have anything like that right now. So I'm also gonna get a mascara. So I know I just picked up the Ilia Limitless Lash Mascara, but unfortunately I don't like that one as much. I find that it makes my curl drop because it is not waterproof. It's more of a tubing mascara, and it also provides like a very natural look. So I'm gonna be picking up the Giorgio Armani Eyes to Kill mascara in the waterproof formula. And I'm looking for mascara that is a little bit easier to get my hands on than the current one that I really like, which is the Hero & Make Long and Curl Mascara. And just as a side note, I think that's my favorite mascara, and it's gonna be really tough to replace. It is supposed to offer both length and volume in a formula, which is pretty rare because you find mascaras that do one or the other. So I'm really excited to get this one, and I will let you guys know how I like it. The other product I'm gonna get is the Dior lip glow in the shade Rosewood. So I actually do have the lip glow in the 01 pink shade. So this is more of like that universal pink color that's supposed to change colors with the pH of your skin or something. But I don't know, I find that it's a little bit more of a hot pink type of shade, and sometimes it's just a little bit too bright for what I want. But I do really like the formula of this. I think it's super hydrating, but this one doesn't make my lips peel, and I think that it actually does make it more moisturizing. I just want a different color of it. The only pet peeve I have is I feel like it doesn't click all the way, so it's really loose. So that's my only complaint about this packaging. That's also why I'm looking into some other lip balms that are slightly tinted. So I'm looking into the NARS Afterglow lip balms, the Bobbi Brown lip tints. I'm also looking at the Huda Silk Balm. So those are the ones that are currently on my list as more of like a tinted lip balm that also offers a lot of hydration. And then there is a lip kit out for the NARS Afterglow, and I'm really tempted to pick it up, but I just don't know if there's actually going to be a difference between the colors. So I've held off on that for now, but again, I have so many lip products that I just feel really guilty buying all these like little lip kit sets where they're just mini products and I feel like I'm never going to use them up. So then moving to hair care, I am going to be picking up another Moroccan oil treatment. So it's the hair oil from Moroccan Oil, and I'm picking up one of the bigger sizes because it's just better value for the price. And that one again is just a beautiful oil, leaves an amazing shine, also smells divine. So I'm picking up another one of those. And then I'm also going to try out their hairspray. So it's called the Luminous Hairspray, and I'm getting the Stronghold version because I just want to tame kind of the flyaways, the little frizz. So I typically don't use hairspray, but I think it'll be a good way just to tame the flyaways and the frizz. And it's also supposed to smell really nice too. So if it's the same scent, then I'll really like it. And that's also why I'm a little bit more picky about the hair products that I use, because sometimes the scent can be a little too overwhelming, or I don't like the way that it smells and it just really clashes with like a perfume I'm wearing or something like that. So I am pretty picky about the type of hair products I use. And then I will also be getting the Olaplex number 3 hair treatment. So that one will really help, especially as my hair is getting a little bit longer. So I think it will be really good just to do a really intensive hair treatment, especially as we're turning up the heat and it just really dries out the ends of your hair and makes your hair look a lot frizzier. It can cause kind of breakage because your hair is so brittle and dry. So making sure to keep your hair moisturized is super important. And I'm also looking at a couple of the Kerastase kits. I know that they're coming out with holiday sets, but I don't believe they're up on Sephora's website yet, so I might have to do another order. And then finally for tools, kind of like a miscellaneous type of item. So I'm actually going to be getting the beauty blender. So I go back and forth on beauty blenders. I've had a couple in the past, but then I never really used them because I just feel like they can be sometimes hard to clean. I'd rather just use my hands to apply my foundation, but I think the more that I've been getting into doing foundation and layering on products, I think it is important to have more of like a seamless, flawless blend, and I think the Beauty Blender is amazing at doing that. And also with more of the matte foundations, using a Beauty Blender just shears it out a little bit, helps it glide over the dry patches more so than using your fingers could. And then along with it, I'm also picking up the Beauty Blender Solid Cleanser. I'm picking up the value size, again, because it's a good deal and it's supposed to last over a year. So I'm picking that up not only for the Beauty Blender, but it's also a good way just to clean any natural hair brushes that you have. So I picked up the Refer Corset. So those are all natural hair brushes made in Japan, and it was pretty expensive. So I do want to take really good care of those brushes. So it is supposed to be more gentle than a lot of the other soaps or liquid cleansers on the market. So I'm going to be using the Beauty Blender cleanser for that as well. So I know that was a lot. So if you're still here, then thanks for sticking with me through this video. But that is it for everything that's in my cart as of now. And I will also be sure to do a Sephora haul, trying out a lot of these items that I picked up, and we can just play around with makeup once these arrive. As always, would really appreciate it if you did give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and please subscribe to my channel and also follow me on Instagram. My handle is @SusanMakesItUp, and everything that I mentioned in this video will also be linked in the description box for your reference in case you're interested in any of these items as well. So if you guys have any questions or comments, then please feel free to leave them in the comment section down below. So that's it for this one, and I hope to see you guys in my next video.